Joy, a lot of businesses turn to discounts when they want to ramp up their marketing. But there's another way, which is using a challenge instead. Can you explain how challenges work better in marketing than discounts?
What happens with discounts is that you're trying to give yourself a shot in the arm to get a sales spike and a revenue. But what you're not realizing is that you're actually killing your brand, because in order for you to get higher revenues, periodically you're discounting your brand, and you will arrive at a point where your brand is going to be associated with being a discount brand. So the reputation gets into tatters. Now, a challenge is something that social media has brought about, where you create a challenge. Like we look at LinkedIn, you see challenges like 10 days, 10 tips, 40 days of purpose. So you've got lots of challenges that run. So if a brand creates a challenge that is entertaining and authentic and relevant, don't copy a challenge and just put it out under your brand name. It doesn't work. So you've got to have your own challenge that's relevant. It gets the customer and the employees to get involved in the challenge. And here's the beauty of it, because inclusivity comes in. You have employees taking the challenge and communicating. You have customers taking the challenge and communicating. So a group or a community forms around that challenge, right? And all it does, it immediately zooms up, shoots up the awareness and memorability of a brand. So the brand becomes in focus, and that automatically then translates into use because of the relevancy and of the challenge. And you can run a challenge at any time of the year. It's not time bound, and it doesn't dilute the brand. It doesn't end up like discounting the brand value. That's why I always recommend creating a challenge in sync with the business purpose and running it periodically over the year.
Joy, I really love this idea of challenge in your marketing, as long as you say, it's entertaining, authentic, and relevant. One that comes to mind is, I think, Fitbit. Maybe 7 or 8 years ago, they set a challenge of doing 10,000 steps a day. And this really generated a lot of buzz in their marketing, didn't it?
Absolutely. Great example, Nick. I loved it that you brought this up. 10,000 steps has become an unwritten parameter in health for walking, for any type of health tracking device now. And it's all happened because of that Fitbit's 10,000 challenge. Look at it, 7 to 8 years down the line, we are able to recollect that example. That's the trigger, that's the memorability. So this is what a challenge does. It keeps the brand top of mind and adds value to the brand.